Greetings and salutations, honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen. For a brief second, let's close our eyes and imagine more vibrant than any rainforest. A city of neon colors built grain by grain over millennia. A world that has survived 5 mass extinctions. That city lives beneath the surface of Indonesia's oceans. But right now, that exact city is turning into a graveyard. And here is what scares me. One day, an Indonesian child will learn about the coral reef the same way they learned about the dinosaurs, only as skeletons in textbook. We are the generation that gets to choose whether that future is a tragedy we tell or a nightmare we prevent. Indonesia lies at the heart of the Coral Triangle. We hold 75% of all coral species on this planet. These reefs are the foundation of our marine food security, the shield for our coastline, and the heartbeat of millions of Indonesian families. Here is the problem. 70% of our reefs are in poor condition. Yes, climate change, pollution, and ocean acidification are accelerating this crisis. But the problem that I want to address goes beyond that. Why is it that we still fail to respond effectively? Because our current system makes it almost impossible to. First, we have created a forced choice for our fishermen. We've placed them between a coral that might survive 10 years from now or feeding their family tonight. Sustainability stops being a choice, rather a luxury that they can't afford. Second, Indonesia has over 54,000 kilometers of coastline, longer than the Earth's equator itself. No patrol boat, no satellite, no agency can monitor every meter at reef level in real time. Our ocean is dying in a deafening silence. Third, our attempt in saving the ocean thus far is a modern example of conservation colonialism. Scientists and labs and politicians in Jakarta are telling coastal communities what they can't do with the water they've lived on for centuries. We've treated our fishers like threats to be managed instead of collaborators. 3 failures: no incentives to protect, no feasibility to enforce, no ownership to sustain. Any real answer must solve all 3 at the same time in the same system with the same people. Let me introduce you to my solution, Jejak Biru. Imagine a decentralized tech-enabled army of 3 million guardians. That is Jejak Biru, an initiative to entrust coastal communities with their own territorial reef. Each fishing boat becomes a node in a living ocean network. GPS to report illegal activity, sensors to monitor water conditions, and fishermen themselves documenting reef health in real time. But most importantly, we fix the incentive. Jejak Biru stacks 3 streams into 1 paycheck. First, because fish caught by these guardians are traceable, trusted, and sustainably harvested, they can be sold at a higher price. Second, biodiversity credits, an emerging market where government and corporation pay for verified reef protection that these guardians provide. Third, the hundreds of millions in marine conservation aid Indonesia already receives, which currently dissolves in bureaucracy before it ever reaches a fisherman's hand. Through Jejak Biru, ocean data updates in real time, and conservation ownership returns to the communities who have always known these waters best. Now, incentives are aligned and protection is scalable. So one day, when that same Indonesian child asks his mother about the reef, let his mother not reach for a textbook. Let her reach for a mask, a pair of fins, and let her point down. Let her answer, "Look, it's still there. We chose to keep it alive."